Let's bring in then the Chairman and Managing Director of the company, M.R. Jaishankar, to talk about this new venture and really the opportunities presented by it. Mr. Jaishankar, very good to have you on the show and congratulations on this new foray. Give us an overview of what the plan is here, in terms of entering the co-working space segment.
Brigade has just launched the BuzzWorks, our brand of co-working space called BuzzWorks. And to begin with, we will start in Bangalore in 2 locations, in Whitefield and northeast of Bangalore, Malleshwaram in Brigade Gateway. And we will expand it to Chennai, Gift City in Ahmedabad, Cochin, and in a couple of years to other centers like Hyderabad, Trivandrum, and maybe Mumbai and Delhi also. To begin with, we will be starting about 200,000 square feet for about nearly 2,000 people in the next, I would say, 3 to 4 months or a little bit more. And we plan to have probably about 500,000 to 1 million square feet in the next 18 months or so. This is we will come out with improved services, and in this co-working is already a bit busy place. We will come up with improved services and to make this into a very acceptable brand.
All right, well, that's the plan as far as the new venture BuzzWorks is concerned. This is, of course, in the co-working space. What is the kind of investment outlay that we're looking at for this, and what is the plan in terms of strategy? If we talk about, the kind of differentiation that the company plans to undertake in what is already a very crowded and competitive space.
We will be investing about 100 crores in the next 12 to 18 months time. And as we go along, as we learn the ropes, we will make the required course correction and also the necessary expansion plans that we will be able to take a call in the next 4 to 6 months or so. And yes, this is a crowded place, appears to be a crowded place, but this is a requirement in the current scenario. More and more people are opting. The share of co-working business is growing at a steady pace, and the annual absorption, it is eating into the overall office market, or it is part of a segment. It has become a segment of the office market. And that way, it goes well with our business objectives and whatever we are planning to achieve in the office leasing space.
All right. So overall, if we talk about the next 3 to 5 years, then what is the kind of contribution that we can expect from this segment, the co-working space?
It is for me, it is a bit premature to say, but as I said, this is a new launch. The launch, and I would say in the next 3 to 4 months we'll be able to firm up our plans once we know the overall response to our brand, also and then it will help us to decide on our plans to scale up the business.
All right, so will the company be considering any acquisitions then if we look to speed up some sort of an inorganic growth in this segment?
No, why not? At this stage, I can only say why not. That will be a faster way to grow. But as I mentioned earlier, I think we need about 3 to 4 months' time to generally firm up our plan of action and strategy on the way forward.
All right. Of course, the other big development that we've had has been, the announcements coming in from the GST Council. What is the kind of impact that you foresee in terms of the GST cut on under construction units? Also, are you expecting that we'll see any impact of the kind of lack of clarity as far as rates are concerned on the customer front?
See, it is. I think the GST Council is meeting from whatever I know on 19th of. This month, next week, and only then we will get the clarity. But I think the changes have created enough confusion, and that we were not anticipating in the current market scenario. And I think probably the customer should benefit over a longer time. What we are only hoping in the process of giving benefit to the customer, I hope the policies will not harm the developers. That is what is expected, and we are hoping, because ultimately the industry, the sector, and the country needs strong developers to meet the government objective of housing for all. If the government hurts the developer community by a change in policies, it may overall, in a long-term basis, it may not help the very objective of housing for all.
All right, point taken. Of course, we're awaiting more clarity on that front. In the meantime, if you could talk to us about any new launches that you have lined up, either if you talk about the residential segment or the commercial segment, what's on the anvil?
Yes, we are launching almost 6 million square feet per project in Whitefield zone called Brigade Cornerstone Utopia. It's already in the pre-launch stage. It will have it's a mixed-use development in the IT zone. It will have totally about 4,000 apartments from 1, 2, and 3 bedroom categories, along with offices, co-living, co-working, multiplex, food courts, and office space, large office space also, to meet the requirement in that zone. We are quite excited about that, and it's a large project that we are happy to launch.
All right, just a final question then. We have been seeing some amount of renewed interest as far as REITs are concerned. Do you have any plans to come up with a real estate investment trust in the near term?
No, see, I think as all of us are aware, the first REIT will be coming up in the next week. I think the sector and the investors are all quite excited about it, and keenly watching its performance, which will make many others. The positive outcome for that will make quite a few other office owners and aggregators to come up with second or third round of REIT. As far as Brigade is concerned, I think we may need another at least 2 years' time to explore coming up with a REIT.